Now, here's Isaac. He's guarded by Ross. Knocked away. And oh, here we go with Ross. Nobody back. Oh!
It's contagious. Every guy on the team working to keep this streak alive.
It's so fun when you're rolling like this. You just want it to continue as long as possible. And right now, fingertips are ablaze.
Vucevic down low. He's guarded by Plumlee. Isaac misses.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
Got to be some consideration here for a different rotation because the matchups right now just not favorable.
Sexton with it. To the inside. And that's going to be a treble.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Gordon's checked in for the match. Off the inbound pass, and Long Beach hits again from deep.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
Yeah, we got to be a DEFCON 1 here because at this point, he is so dialed in. You got to get him off his spots.
Here's Vucevic. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And it's Long Beach on the break. And Ross with the slam.
Damn.
How about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Here's Livingston. It's tipped. They're running. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Okay, disappointing sequence of plays, absolutely inexcusable, turning the ball over like that.
Tarek Black, he's checked in for Vucevic. And here's Sexton. And out of bounds, Long Beach will have it.
Yeah, this is where you have to sharpen up your passing. That's a careless turnover.
Long Beach
Summertime house.
Ellington's checked in. Long Beach with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Trades it from beyond the arc.
I love the pace he's playing with, letting his offense come to him naturally and then building upon this lead for his team.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Livingston passes to Sexton. Now, here's Livingston. Ellington defending. Just 4 to shoot. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
Kicks it to Miles. Long Beach moving that ball around. DiVincenzo. And Long Beach hits again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded closely. And oh, here we go with Ross. Nobody back. And the jam by Ross.
And you got to like what they're doing offensively. Executing at a high rate and starting to pile it on.
Yeah, we're sitting here midway through the game now, and we're starting to see them take more and more control. They look very confident in what they're doing.
1:51 left now here in the second. Now, here's Sexton. In the corner, Reed with it. Working outside. He can't get that one.
Ready for that.
DiVincenzo. The pass to Miles.
Bang.
Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Sexton, the pass to Black. The dish to Sexton. And they get it. That misses off the backboard. Sexton's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. That shot wide open. 43 points in the game.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Here's Livingston. Pass to Sexton. Gordon against Ross. Now here's Gordon. Defense is right there. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And the jam by
Goddamn, bruh.
It's contagious. Every guy on the team working to keep this streak alive.
It's so fun when you're rolling like this. You just want it to continue as long as possible. And right now, fingertips are ablaze.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now Sexton on the wing. Gordon inside. He swipes the ball away again.
And you gotta be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleed.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the plays. It has been a rough night.
And so it's the visiting team, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime.
もちろん
Hey folks, welcome back.
英語と日本語が話せます
2K Sports. Let's talk first now. Looking at Long Beach, Kenny, what did you see from them? Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim.
英語と日本語が話せます話せます
It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack. Shaq, what you think about Orlando?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No
元気
Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
ですかもちろんですもちろん
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by.
もちろんもちろんです はい
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you.
私
It's gonna
は
be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. It probably has to happen quickly. Livingston with it. Gordon out there with Isaac. And there's Livingston. Then there's Sexton. And it's Black in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Shot clock at 6. Knocked away. Ross with a steal. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The dunk and the foul.
Goddamn, bruh.
And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And great, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
Now, here's Sexton. He started closely. Just 5 to shoot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kevin.
Oh, man.
The more your bigs can do this, the better. Plumlee really good at accelerating in the open court.
That is the replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Now, here's Isaac. He's guarded by Ross. Isaac kicks to Livingston. And the bucket.
If someone told me I would get 1 billion views on YouTube right now, I would have responded. So I did make it to the NBA.
To the free throw line for him tonight.
Up top, Ross. He's covered by Isaac. Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. Good work there as it goes. Ross has got 33 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Doncic with the steal. And another fast break for Long Beach. And slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, posting up big numbers in Plumlee tonight, not something you're going to see often, but certainly a big spark for this offense.
Ross with the steal. And here's the fast break. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Got him.
Stuff the alley-oop.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Yeah, scratching my head trying to remember the last time that they missed. They're on an absolute tear.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. To the inside. Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing off.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Shut the fuck up.
Since they come out of halftime,
You only got like 24 points. That's 3 quarters,
they have been
nigga.
winning the battle of shot selection here in the second half, and that's led to an excellent shooting percentage from the field.
Black kicks to Isaac. Shot clock at 5. Stolen. Now the feed to Ross. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
It's contagious. Every guy on the team working to keep this streak alive.
It's so fun when you're rolling like this. You just want it to continue as long as possible. And right now, fingertips are ablaze.
Pass to Isaac. And Sexton has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Goes up on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And a chance now to look at the schedule.
Damn right, Frederick.
They continue the road trip, heading out to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
And here's Livingston. He's got 7. They get a hand on it. Now, here's Sexton. Guarded closely. And they get it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer. It's a shot clock violation. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Tariq Black. Diablo checks in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Sean Livingston. And the basket by Kilpatrick.
They have come out of halftime in fuego.
Kilpatrick's gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. Now, here's Sexton. And it's Vucevic in the corner. So the wing on the left. Now, here's Sexton. Not a lot of room. Another miss by Orlando. And it's Long Beach on the break.
Bang.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
Take them clean. And Long Beach is again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. Sexton, the pass to Augustine. Out left to the wing. Pass to Biombo. Magic moving the ball around. Clock at 6. To stop the drought. Another miss by Orlando.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
And Smith with the stop.
JR going to the rim, showing that he's still got a burst of speed.
And so here's Orlando. Here's Sexton. Down low, Biombo lays it in without an inch of room around him. Biombo's got his first points in this one. Shoots off the step back, and Long Beach again with the bucket.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Now Sexton. Outside Gordon. 5 on the clock. To the three-point line, it's Augustine. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's Kilpatrick.
Bang.
And Long Beach hits again from deep.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Augustine with it. Back to Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Kilpatrick, and Long Beach hits again from deep.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And here's Augustine. The pass to Biombo. Outside Gordon. He kicks it to Vucevic. That one, no good. Plumlee with some nice D. Here's Kilpatrick, headed by Augustine, and Gordon over to help. Here's Kilpatrick, and Long Beach again with the bucket.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
And it's the Magic with the ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Biombo, covered by Martin. Poked away. And it's Long Beach on the break. And Long Beach hits again from deep.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Now, here's Sexton. And it's going to be out of bounds. Long Beach.
Go, Charles.
TJ Miles is checked in for Plumlee. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Pass to Sexton. Back to Vucevic. Dishes it to Sexton. Vucevic trying to get open. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Took him no time at all on that one. Kilpatrick's got 32 points.
I just like to see the defense get more aggressive. They are asking for trouble as they're giving up open looks to this point.
Augustine dishes to Sexton. That one's not going to go. And Long Beach going the other way now.
Look, if they want any shot at winning this game, he has to be better out there.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Back to Augustine. Passes it to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. For Martin. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Long Beach. And the basket by Kilpatrick.
He keeps finding great shots out there, and the opportunities are turning up roses.
And it's the Magic's ball. And Augustine kicks to Biombo. Smith against Gordon. Lets it go from deep. Off offensive rebound. Vucevic Martin with the block. Ahead, here's Smith, and he slams it down right on top of his neck. Biombo.
JR getting up huge that time. What a jam.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded close. Pass to Vucevic. Another steal. And it's Long Beach on the break. Here's Kilpatrick. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Augustine. Kicks to Sexton. Now Vucevic. Now the pass to Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Orlando moving the ball around. Knocks down the 3-ball. Sexton's got 7 points in the game.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trade.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Augustine looking around. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Martin. Here's Kilpatrick. And Long Beach hits again from deep.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
They've also taken care of some of the details in this game, and that's why they're ahead.
Gigantic lead you almost never see. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Don't know what the fuck
Very
I'm
different
doing.
performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now, here is Bell, covered by Biombo on the floor for Long Beach. Hart is out there with C.J. Miles. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Bell. And it's Jackson in at the 2 spot. 5 on the clock. And Long Beach hits again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
On offense, here are the Magic. Augustine with it. Stolen by Dellavedova. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
And here's Augustine. Well, Brett, we're seeing the Hack-a-Shack targets improve their free throw shooting. Rules changes might curb the strategy, though, going forward.
Well, it's been nice to see that NBA players have worked on a weakness of theirs, free throw shooting in particular, to be better and be somebody who can stay on the floor to impact their team's winning. We saw that last year, Andre Drummond being a prime example. The other thing, Kevin, that we've seen too is coaches having to implement strategies, not just to do the hacking, but in terms of their substitutions and who's on the floor. So interesting thought processes from both ends, but mostly go shoot some free throws, guys.
Yeah, practice.
Practice.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Livingston kicks to Augustine. To the middle. Here's Biombo. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Wonderful defense, staying active around the rim and then really putting the shooter in a tough spot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jackson's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Livingston kicks to Augustine. They get it back. Biombo, no luck. Biombo's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Got him.
It's contagious. Every guy on the team working to keep this streak alive.
It's so fun when you're rolling like this. You just want it to continue as long as possible. And right now, fingertips are ablaze.
Here's a 1-2. Inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall.
Sean Kilpatrick, he's checked in for Long Beach. This is the second year with the sponsored patches on the jersey. Advertising, more or less. You've gotten used to seeing those things.
Yeah, I think it was no problem last year. I thought, yeah, so the teams did some really cool creative things with the color schemes, and I don't think we've seen the last of that yet.
You see it in European games on their jerseys.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to recognize the number with how many advertisements are on the jerseys. But
Billboard.
yeah, I don't think we're done with it yet.
And Long Beach again with the bucket.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
And Augustine kicks to a 1-2. Has to be Biombo. To the middle. Here's Augustine. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And those close-range shots are what you want him taking. They always have a great chance of falling.
Here's Kilpatrick. And Long Beach hits again from deep.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, not a bad time to be ripping the nets from distance, piling up some major points here.
Here's a 1-2. They get a hand on it. Jackson looking it over, and then Miles with the dunk.
He pulls off the speed to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now here's Livingston. Jackson comes over with the double. Livingston kicks to Biombo. Pass it to a 1-2.
A 1-2 Biombo.
Tries it from the top of the key. Long Beach with the rebound.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Livingston passes to Augustine. Livingston kicks to Tolliver. Back to Livingston. Jackson comes over with the dunk. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They are now showing NBA games in virtual reality. You and I have actually seen some examples of that. They can recreate almost any angle. Have you gotten a headset?
I haven't gotten a headset, Kevin, but I have watched it. You and I have talked about it several times. It's an amazing experience, and it will only get better. But I really think about if I was a kid growing up in Germany or Italy, where I had an opportunity to put on a pair of goggles and to watch the game's greatest players from a seated half court or the cameras that they set up underneath the goal at either end. What a fantastic way to be enveloped by the NBA game.
It's a cool view.
It's a very cool view, and it's only going to get better.
Yeah. Lock loose. And it's Long Beach on the break.
Bang.
Good. Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. There's Augustine bringing it up now for the Magic. And another fast break for Long Beach. And the wide open shot from Miles. And the basket by Kilpatrick.
And it's not the half-court D that's been the problem. It's scores like that which are killing them.
Now here is Augustine. T right on him. He's looking for Isaac and finds him. And he pounds that one in.
Yeah, you You gotta push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And Sean Kilpatrick with the foul. That's his first foul. There's a lot of talk too, Brent, about the
get your ass out.
entering the draft, and Commissioner Silver has said it's a clear change that's probably on the way. What do you think the league should do?
Can you and I talk about a guy that you know quite well, who in 1995 came out as a
17-year-old
in the NBA draft? Kevin Garnett came into the league and handled himself extremely well. Now, for every one of those stories, we know there were other ones where guys did not make much of their NBA careers.
But then here comes the G League.
The G League, to me, is the huge key. A lot of these guys have a ripcord now for some of those things that transpired over the course of the last 30 years, where they can have a softer landing point to continue to develop, to continue to mature, and have an opportunity to make something of their NBA career.
Excellent explanation. Long Beach making a switch here. Smith is checked in. And the Magic with possession. Got a piece of it. Pass to Augustine. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
And here's Bell from the arc. And Long Beach hits again from deep.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
And Augustine gets to Bianco. The pass to Isaac. Here's Augustine from downtown. And the call will go against. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. A little bit over by Smith. Takes the three. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his fifth assist in this one. Smith's gone up 5 for 5 from the field to the right side. Wandu passes to Aldridge. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Jackson. Now here is Augustine. Handed by Dellavedova. And Augustine kicks to Aldridge. Just 5 on the clock. Bell with the block. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And Long Beach hits again from deep.
Now that's Smith's go-to shot. Well, come to think of it, any shot is JR's go-to shot.
Here's Augustine. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
A three-pointer is right on target.
A game like this is showing the world just how unique the skill set is of Jordan Bell.
Pass to Isaac. He kicks it to Aldridge. Back to Isaac. He dishes it to Towel. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. He lines it up. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
Passes it to Augustine. Now Isaac. Pass to Wandu. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Did you ever think, Brent, that we'd see this many players, 6'10", 6'11", 7-footers, handling the ball and shooting like we're seeing them shoot from that kind of distance?
I'm hopeful for it. I've been hopeful for it, and it doesn't surprise me about what the league is. This is a very select group of people that have the right combination of DNA and genetics. And the fact that these guys are more and more capable with their skill set, not a surprise to me, Kevin.
So fun to watch, too. My goodness. And Bianco has it in the corner. Augustine from outside. They grab their own miss. Aldrich. And he banks in the layup.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Long Beach.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. Clinic was put on display here today.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And it's going to be out of bounds. The match will take it. On offense, here are the Magic. Augustine with it. It's stolen by Smith. And Smith with the stop.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
Free throw good. And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
And the Magic making a change here. Wonders checked in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kicks to Sexton. And the rejection by Smith. And the pass to Bell. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Sweet seeing Jordan Bell flush that one home. Great position. Pays one off.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts it on the line.
And he makes both free throws. From deep three-point range, no good. And so it's Long Beach with the W. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldrich. This is
KD UG's butt! Where LeBron at?